We have so many different rarities in Fortnite, working from common all the way up to uncommon, rare, epic, Star Wars, Slurp, Shadow, Marvel, Lava, Icon, Gaming, Frozen, DC, Dark, and of course the Legendary series. And in this video guys, I'm going to show you the best combo from every rarity in Fortnite. Instead of just showing you one combo though, I'm actually going to be including a male combo and a female combo as well, so that you guys get the two best combos from every single rarity in the game. Before we get into it though, make sure to let me know in the comments down below what rarity is your favorite, and of course what combo you were using today, and go down and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. But we have to start off with the very first rarity in Fortnite, and this is the common series. The best combo for this is going to be the default skin and the default axe, and that is for both the female and the male combo. There is a very good reason for this, and that is because this is literally the only combo that you can actually make with these items in the game. There are no other common items in Fortnite apart from the default skins that you get in your locker when you first load up Fortnite, and the default pickaxe is the exact same. Fortnite doesn't even let you choose which default skin you want to use. It is just set to whichever random one you end up getting when you load into a game, which is so strange. We have seen a bunch of the OG default skins returning to the game as well, but more often than not, those are the uncommon rarity skins and not the default skins that are the common rarity. Let's move on though to a series that is much better, and this is the uncommon rarity. And starting us off, we have the Dummy Supreme and the Vault Guardian. Now it's actually really hard to choose for the uncommon rarity because there are some really amazing skins in this series, but I really like Dummy Supreme. It would have to be one of the more underrated skins on this list as well. It probably isn't considered as tryhard as some of the other skins we're going to talk about very soon, but it definitely is one of the coolest looking skins in the game. I actually really like the color design to it. It is a little bit better than the original Dummy skin, but we do only have one style for this, which I feel like is actually holding it back. The Vault Guardian is just going to fit in with this really well, but for our next combo, we ended up going with Aura and the Icebreaker. This is without a doubt the best female combo for the uncommon series. Aura has been in the game since Chapter 1, Season 8, so it is starting to become an OG skin, and I feel like we just had to talk about it because this is by far one of the best skins in the game. Regardless of if you are a tryhard player or a casual player, you're going to like the way this looks. I just think it has to be one of my favorite skins of all time, and the fact that this only costs 800 V-Bucks just makes it even better. When you add on the Icebreaker as well, it brings the total price of this combo up to 1,300 V-Bucks, which is so cheap, and probably one of the cheapest combos on this list. Let's move forward though to our next series guys, and we have the rare series, and starting us off is the Aerial Assault Trooper and the Reaper Pickaxe. This is actually quite hard to choose from. There are a bunch of amazing male skins in the rare series, but it is hard to go past the Aerial Assault Trooper. It probably isn't the most tryhard one from all of these skins. I just absolutely love the way this looks, and because it is such an OG skin, we just had to include it on this list. We really don't see anyone using it today because it is so rare. I would say this is even rarer than the Renegade Raider, just because if you had to choose back then between the Renegade Raider and the Aerial Assault Trooper, most people would have gone with the Renegade Raider, which only made the Aerial Assault Trooper even more rare. Since we are talking about it, we may as well include the Renegade Raider and the Star Wand as the best female combo for the rare series. I'm a huge fan of this. I really like the Renegade Raider. As you guys know, it is not only one of the best skins in the history of Fortnite, it is one of the most try-hard skins as well, and just one of the best designed skins that we have seen. So many people absolutely love this. I personally think the design is really clean as well, and we can see that with all of the other additional Raider inspired skins that have been added to Fortnite. But I feel like we've talked enough about these rare skins, so let's move on to the epic rarity guys, and starting us off is Michael Myers and the Slasher Pickaxe. Now this might be a little bit of a random choice because there are some really amazing epic series skins in the game, and Michael Myers is literally one of the newest skins in Fortnite, but I am a huge fan of this skin, and since it was just added to the game, we may as well include it in this video. I think it is so sick. We've had a few really cool Fortnite Mayor skins added to the game over the last few years, but Michael Myers would have to be the best. I just never thought this crossover was going to happen. It has been rumored for a while, it was leaked for a while as well, but still for some reason I thought this was never actually going to be added to Fortnite. The Slasher Pickaxe is obviously going to fit this perfectly. It is literally the pickaxe designed for this skin, so it makes sense that it fits in with it. And for the female combo guys, we ended up going with Wildcats, and we are pairing this with the Raiders Revenge. It is really strange to me that the Raiders Revenge wasn't actually part of the same series as the Renegade Raider, considering these items work together, but regardless, regardless, this is a really good pickaxe and we had to include it on the list. The Wildcat skin is easily one of the best epic series skins we do have in the game. The only problem with this though is that it is so hard for a bunch of people to get because this did cost $400 and it is no longer going to be available in Fortnite. You actually had to buy a brand new Nintendo Switch console in order to get this. It is by far one of the coolest collab skins I think they have ever introduced, but it doesn't look like this is ever going to be available again. Even if this was just a regular item shop skin, I honestly think I would still be talking about it in this video because the design of it is just so incredible, and there are 3 different designs for this as well. But before we move on to the legendary series, guys, we need to cover every other rarity in Fortnite, and starting us off is the Star Wars series. First up, we have Kylo Ren and the Gaffy Stick. Kylo Ren is obviously an absolutely incredible skin. I just love the way this looks. I think it is one of the cleanest skins we have in the game, and from a Star Wars fan, this is just really, really cool. It was also part of the inspiration for the channel name as well, which is always really sick. Not too many people actually know that, but there you guys go. And for the female combo, we're actually going with one of the more recent Star Wars skins, and this is Ahsoka, and we are pairing it with Obi-Wan's blade. I feel like Ahsoka is a really underrated Star Wars skin. There have just been so many Star Wars skins being added to the game in the past that people are starting to get a little bit sick of them, and I feel like Ahsoka really copped that and is probably the main reason why this never got the popularity that it deserved. I feel like there also should have been some other styles for this skin as well. A lot of these secret skins that do get added to the game only end up having one edit style, which really does suck. If they had have added in a few different styles for this, then it would have been a lot better. Obi-Wan's blade is a really good pickaxe though. It is one of the smallest pickaxes in the game, and honestly, I just think this looks really good together. Let's move on though to the Slurp series, guys, and we have Ripley vs Sludge and the Party Animal. I'm not really going to talk about the Slurp series too much because I think it is one Fortnite series that Fortnite don't really focus on. There aren't too many skins or pickaxes in this series. It is one of the forgotten rarities in the game as well, and a lot of the items are pretty big meme items, and that is pretty easy to tell by the Ripley vs Sludge skin. This is actually a Battle Pass skin back during Chapter 2 Season 1. There were a few different edit styles that you could unlock for this as well, but for the best female combo, we are going with the Slurpentine and the Sludge Hammer. I don't necessarily think Slurpentine is one of the best skins in the game, but it is probably the best female skin from this rarity. The Sludge Hammer though is probably one of the best items out of the Slurp series. It is a really unique pickaxe, and we haven't really seen anything else like this being added to the game. It actually allows you to transform the look of this in game. It transforms from a default looking Fortnite pickaxe to a sledgehammer and then to an axe, which is all really cool. I feel like that is a feature that Fortnite haven't really done too much with since then, so hopefully they do revisit that in the future and definitely make some more pickaxes like this. Next up though is the Shadow series, and this is pretty similar to the Slurp series, but we're starting off with the Perfect Shadow and the Shadow Strikers. This is just one of those series that we don't really see anyone using. A lot of these items actually get added to the game with bundles, which I feel like not too many people actually end up buying, and there aren't that many items in the Shadow series. I actually do kind of like the Perfect Shadow though. It is one of the cooler male skins on this list, but again, it never really got the popularity that it deserved. The Shadow Strikers are definitely some of the rarest items on this list, just because no one even knows about them, but our female combo has definitely been a little bit more popular, and this is Monarch, and we're pairing it with the Stark Splitter. I don't know how many of you guys are actually going to own the Stark Splitter, but Monarch is definitely one of the more popular skins from this rarity. It was actually added to the game as a level up quest skin during Chapter 3. It was really cool when it first got added to the game, but unfortunately it is never going to be available again. You can unlock a few different styles for it, which only make this skin better. I feel like the fully golden edit style is my favorite, but still the default style is really good as well. But that takes us to the Marvel series, guys. Definitely one of the more successful rarities in Fortnite, and starting us off is Moon Knight and LeBeau's Bow. I've definitely talked about this combo a few times on my channel already. I'm a huge fan of Moon Knight. I thought the TV show was absolutely incredible, and Fortnite absolutely nailed this skin. It just looks so clean. There are so many amazing styles for this as well. You can choose from the fully cloaked edit style to just a normal suit edit style, and out of the two, that would have to be my favorite. I feel like they still could have added in some more edit styles for this, but hopefully they do something like that in the future, because there are reports that Moon Knight will be getting a second second season. LeBeau's bow is just going to be the perfect pickaxe for this. It is so simplistic and fits in with the color style of Moon Knight. But for our female combo, we ended up going with Domino, and we are pairing this with the Stormbreaker. Domino is one of my favorite skins of all time, not only just from the Marvel Rarity, but literally in the entire history of Fortnite. I think this is so incredible. It has been such a good skin, but definitely one of the more underrated ones as well. We don't really see too many people using it because when you think of Marvel, you think of the big names like Tony Stark, Captain America, and Black Widow, but Domino was one of those characters that never really featured in any of the movies, so it isn't really known as a Marvel skin, and honestly, I think that is what makes this so good. If you do want to use some of the more underrated items though, you might prefer to use some from the Lava Rarity, and we are starting off with the Heartbreak Ranger and the Heartbreak Club. Now, usually I don't really want to pair items that were designed together, basically using them together on this list as well, but in the Heartbreak Ranger's case, there just aren't that many other lava themed items in the game, and definitely not when it comes to pickaxes. The Heartbreak Ranger is a really cool skin though. I just love the way this looks. I think it would have to be one of the more underrated skins in the game as well, and since it was just added, it does not disappoint. Hopefully this means that in the future, Fortnite are going to focus more on the Lava Rarity. We haven't really seen any skins being added to this for the last few years, but hopefully with the Heartbreak Ranger being introduced to the game, they can definitely put a focus more on the Lava series and introduce more skins like the Incinerated Kuno and the Molten Strikers to the game. I think my only issue with the Lava Rarity in Fortnite right now is obviously there aren't enough items, but also all of the pickaxes in this rarity are pretty similar and they don't look that good. I would love to see some Lava Rarity items being added to the game that are remakes of already existing items similar to what they did with Incinerator Kuno. This is a really amazing skin that was basically a copy of Kuno just with a lava edit style. So if they had have done this with some of the pickaxes as well, that would have made it really incredible and definitely helped boost the popularity of this rarity. But let's move on guys to our next rarity, and this is the Icon series. For this, we had to go with Travis Scott and the Sound Scepter. These are by far some of the best items we have in the game right now, and I don't think that is going to change anytime soon. What makes Travis Scott so good is not only is this skin absolutely loved by the tryhard players and the pro players in the community, but it is also one of the rarest skins in the game as well. It was added back to the game during the Travis Scott concert in Chapter 2 Season 2, and it has only featured in the store once. So unfortunately, if you weren't playing Fortnite back then, or you just didn't actually end up buying it, you've never had that opportunity to get it again. It is so insane. I think this is by far one of the rarest skins in my locker, and definitely one of the cleanest skins as well. The Sound Scepter was added to the game with the Bruno Mars skin, which again is really cool. You could always use the Diamond Jack, but I'm going to be using that in our next combo, and this is Loser Fruit with, well, the Diamond Jack. Loser Fruit is one of the only female Icon series skins, but it has to be one of the best ones as well from all of the Icon series skins we have seen so far. So many people absolutely love this, not only content creators and pros, but tryhards do occasionally use this as well, which just makes this even better. I think it is a really good touch to see some of the biggest creators in the world getting Icon series skins in Fortnite, and this one was so well done. It looks exactly like her, and the reactive style of this skin is so good. You could always use the Fruit Puncher's pickaxe with this as well, but personally I feel like the Diamond Jack is just a little bit better and might just match in with this skin a little bit more. That takes us through to the gaming series guys, and we are starting off with the Psycho Bandits and pairing this with the Leviathan Axe. These are just guarantees to feature on any video like this. The Psycho Bandit probably is going to be the best Gaming Legends skin we ever see being added to the game, and similar to Travis Scott, what makes this so good is that this is only featured in the store once. It doesn't seem like this is ever going to return. It last featured in the store during Chapter 1 Season 10, and this was with a crossover with Borderlands, and it doesn't look like we're going to ever see this being added back. Don't get me wrong, I would love to see this in the store again because then I could finally buy it, but I just don't think it is going to happen, and this skin seems to only be getting more and more tryhard as well. For the female combo, we are actually going with Lara Croft, and we are pairing this with the Zerial Pickaxe. Lara Croft has been one of the most successful crossover skins ever added to Fortnite. It has been so extremely popular, and it was last available during the Chapter 2 Season 6 Battle Pass. What makes this skin so unique is unlike other Gaming Legends skins, once this has been in a battle pass, it's somehow actually managed to get more and more popular. Usually a lot of these crossover skins are popular when they first get added and then die down very quickly, especially if they are part of a battle pass as well. They never stay popular beyond that season, but Lara Croft has somehow managed to do what no other skin has done and stayed popular for like the last 3 years. I think that is so insane. This is such a well-designed skin, and I'm just so glad to still see this being popular in Fortnite today. But let's move forward, guys, to the Frozen series, and starting us off is the Frost Broker, and we're pairing this with the Frostbite Cane. I'm expecting big things for the Frozen series over the next few months as we move into a major Winterfest update. I feel like this is one of the series that Fortnite really needs to put some focus on and improve the skins that are part of the Frozen series. Don't get me wrong, I love the Frost Broker. I think it is a really cool skin, and it is basically a Frozen wildcard skin, which does look really clean, but there are definitely some better options that Fortnite could do with this in order to make this one of the best series we have in Fortnite. The female skins from this are actually really cool. The Frozen Nog Ops is really sick. I absolutely love that skin, but we ended up going with the Frozen Red Knight and the Frozen Axe for this combo. I just think that has been a lot more popular. A lot of people absolutely love the way this skin looks as well, and of course it is a remake of the Red Knight, just Frozen. I think that was pretty clear. This is a really good skin though. Fortnite have actually remade the Red Knight quite a few times as well, and it seems like the remakes are now popular than the original skin. That is always really cool to see though. Let me know what you guys think of these skins in the comments down below, but let's move on to one of my other favorite series, and this is the DC Rarity. For the best male skin, we are going with the Joker and pairing this with the Bad Joke Pickaxe. The Joker was available in the Last Laugh bundle, and you could pick this up for around $40. It might have been overpriced for what it was, but I honestly feel like this is a really good skin and deserves to be a lot more popular than it is right now. I feel like if this was just a regular item shop skin, then a lot more people would have bought it, but because you had to buy this for around $40, it was just out of a lot of people's price range, and that really brought the popularity down of this skin. You could also get the Bad Joke in this bundle as well though, so that does make it a little bit better. But for the female combo, guys, we are actually going with Rebirth Harley Quinn, and of course pairing this with the Harley Hitter. We had to make sure that this combo featured on the list. The Harley Hitter is by far one of the best pickaxes in the game, and you can actually pick this up for only 800 V-Bucks. It does seem to reappear in the store quite often as well, which just makes it even better. And if you are planning to use this with Rebirth Harley Quinn, and I can tell you guys right now that Rebirth Harley Quinn is easily one of the best skins to use this with. I just feel like it looks so good. It does look a lot better than the original Harley Quinn skin as well, but I guess it is just personal preference at the end of the day between the two. You can buy this skin for only 1,200 V-Bucks, which makes it even better. But let's move on to the Dark series, guys, and for this we're going with the Dark Wildcard and of course the Dark Axe. I feel like we've actually talked about remakes of this skin quite a bit. The Wildcard skin has been remade a bunch of times in Fortnite, and the Dark Wildcard would have to be one of my favorites. This was first available back during Chapter 1, so it's really cool to see people still using this today. I would love even more people to use it, but again, I still feel like this is quite expensive because it was part of the Dark Reflections bundle, coming in at $20. The Dark Axe is pretty simplistic as well. It is basically a remake of the Chapter 1 default pickaxe, so Fortnite could have definitely improved upon this, and hopefully that is something they look at doing in the future. For the best female skin though, we had to go with the Dark Red Knight, and we are pairing this with the Bewitching Blades. The Dark Red Knight again is a remake of the Red Knight, which we have already talked about earlier on, but the Dark Red Knight is definitely my favorite out of the two. I just think this looks so sick. The Dark series could be a lot better as well, and surprisingly the Dark Bomber was actually part of the Epic series before Fortnite decided to add this to the Dark series. I would have included this in at the Dark series female skin, but honestly I feel like it has dropped off quite a lot lately, and the Dark Red Knight does just look a little bit better. I really want to know what you guys think of this down below though, so make sure to let me know if you do prefer the Dark Bomber or the Dark Red Knight. But that takes us to the last rarity, guys, and this is the Legendary series, and starting us off is the Reaper skin with the Photonic Strikers. There are so many amazing Legendary skins in Fortnite. Pretty much every single skin, from random Fortnite designed skins to Battle Pass skins and even collab skins, are part of the Legendary series, so it is really hard to choose for, but honestly I feel like the Reaper would have to be one of the best. It is one of the rarest Fortnite skins. It is one of the most OG skins as well, first being added back during Chapter 1 Season 3, and it was the tier 100 skin during that battle pass. I absolutely love this. It was sort of an unofficial John Wick skin as well, which just made it even better, and I would love to be pairing this with a better pickaxe, but unfortunately the Photonic Strikers are one of the only legendary series pickaxes in the game, so that really does suck. But for the female skin, we had to go with the superhero skins, and we are pairing this with the Axe of Champions. Now, the Axe of Champions is actually an epic series pickaxe, which makes no sense. This should be the only legendary pickaxe in the game because you have to be one of the best players in the world to actually get this, but for some reason it is part of the epic series. I'm going to be including it regardless though, because I think this should be in the legendary series, and the superhero skins were just obviously the best female skin for the legendary rarity. They do cost 1,800 V-Bucks, so they can be quite expensive, but we have never seen skins like this before in the game. They are highly customizable, you can change them around in so many different ways, and the fact that they were introduced back during Chapter 2 Season 4 and are still popular today should show you guys how good these actually are. But there you guys go, that is my video talking about the best Fortnite combo from every single rarity. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Make sure to let me know which one is your favorite in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.